When improvising, when grooving, when playing at a gig, and there's a house kit there, and it's old, rusty, and maybe you paid, or somebody paid $50 for the whole entire kit, including the cymbals. Oh my God, I'd freak out. And let's say it's my turn to take a drum solo. I'd be like, there's nothing I can do, nothing works. Or nothing sounds good, these heads are like 50 years old. What I suggest you do is explore with the sound sources that you have available. When I'm about to play a solo in an unfamiliar setting, or even in a familiar setting, I take a look at what I have. So let's apply this right now. Let's check out these cymbals, what they sound like. Fairly dry, they cut out really quick. And I got this cool stack and this cool splash that cuts out right away. All right, so those are the cymbals that I have. Now let's move on to the toms. Okay, let me take a listen to those. Okay, they're fairly dead, not too resonant. They're G2 Evans. All right, so I know the sound of that. Let's hit the kick. What does that sound like? Okay, fairly punchy. Let's hear the snare. Cool. Hi-hat. So those are the sound sources I have available. And I like to call these the conventional sound sources. We all know that we gotta hit some drums, hit some cymbals, so that's kind of obvious. Now, let's put in some non-conventional sound sources and let's use some of our imagination and creativity. Okay, let me see. Check this out. Maybe I can hit some of this. Or some stands. Some rims here. The cymbal upside down. Let's see, let's open up this snare. That's pretty cool. A lot of cool stuff going on there. So we got the conventional sound sources and the non-conventional sound sources. Now let's put these sticks down and let's choose to hit the drums with my hand. So that brings a completely different realm of sounds. And you're changing what you're hitting on to what you're using to hit. So I'm choosing my hands. Toms together. Let's use some elbows. So much that you can do. I challenge you to improvise in an unfamiliar or in a familiar setting. Check out the sound sources you have available, the conventional sound sources, your drums and your cymbals, your kick and your snare and your hats. Then the non-conventional sound sources, the rims, the stands, who knows, the floor, whatever you can think of that's not normal. And then throw the sticks away. Use your hands, get some brushes, get some hay. So something that's totally different. And check out the sound sources that creates. And improvise.